Carly Simon, and it happens all the time. We get in the back and we bond immediately, and we were in the back with her when you were preparing for the interview, just saying, gosh, you are so fabulous looking and so talented and everything.
You didn't tell me that.
Yes, we did.
That's what we meant.
That's what we started with. Okay. We'll say it again. And
and so sexy.
And that's it.
Yes, we did say that.
And we said sexy, and then you started with this flirting thing. What's up with you and flirting?
It's true. I often talk with my husband about this because he says, oh, you were flirting with that man at the party or something. And I say, I wouldn't even know how to flirt. If it looked me straight in the face, I wouldn't know it if I was flirting.
But you look so sexy.
So maybe that's enough.
You're right.
I got to tell you, it would work for me.
No, I mean, aren't there techniques that women employ? I mean, you get the feeling when you watch Gone with the Wind that Scarlett O'Hara knew exactly what she was doing when she went up to the Tarleton twins and said, why, you terrible old boys, you Tarleton twins, you know, that whole thing. It would just seem so fake to me. And if ever I feel fake, a light goes off and says, oh, you can't do that, you know? I just have a huge witness that says, don't be fake. You know, to live at the time of Emily Post, where she told you to drop the handkerchief and then the man picks up the handkerchief.
Carly, there are women today who are writing books about that and telling you how to do it and how to drop the handkerchief. And one thing we should mention, because Meredith was talking about it, not just have you done this wonderful album, but you write children's books in your life.
We read last night, Lily and I read Midnight Farm, which is your latest one, and we had never read it. It's in verse, and I understand you wrote it in a few hours, which amazed me.
Wow.
Lily was dancing. You have a, what is it, like a melon conducting or a tulip conducting the orchestra?
Tulip conductor.
Oh, it's great. Right. And the vegetables and the flowers put on costumes at midnight, and it's just so wonderful. And these twin boys are brought out to meet all the animals dressed up. It's a magical, wonderful book.
Sounds almost romantic also.
It does, well, yeah, I guess it is.
She was dancing to it.
It's a nighttime thing, too. I'm very attracted to the night. All of my books and almost all the songs I've written take place at night. There's something about the Neptunian, subterranean, nocturnal, you know, sort of mysteriousness about
Well, something
the night.
about this romance, flirting, and love conversation brings us to today's question of the day, okay? Question of the day today is, what is the most romantic movie that you've ever seen?
You mean other than Debbie Does Dallas?
Yes. Somebody's over there stage fright now, buddy.
There's a Debbie on this show that just blushed.
Okay. Romance.
You want to ask me first?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Okay, I think you cannot not say Wuthering Heights. I think Wuthering Heights has got to be, it doesn't get bleaker and more painful and more excruciating than Heathcliff, Longing for Kathy.
Perfect choice.
Wuthering Heights. Okay, and
Well, it's very hard to pick a most romantic, but the one that was very evocative to me when I was growing up was The Summer of 42, because it was this young boy coming of age with this woman and so wanting her, and just when that budding feeling of your first true love.
How old was that young boy?
He was young. He was like 14 or 15, I think.
How old is that movie?
Well,
I don't know
it's
it at all.
old. In the 70s, I guess?
Yeah, it was the 70s. I never saw it, but now I'm going to have to see it.
I loved it. It's great.
I know, I want to see it too now.
Wait till you work every day with someone who everything you mention says to you.
Carly hasn't
when was
seen
that?
it.
When was that movie? But she's heard of it. She's heard of it.
Go ahead,
I'm not
Deb.
alone here. It's a foreign film. It's called Like Water for Chocolate, and it's subtitled, but you don't even realize it's subtitled. And she seduces a man with her cooking, and in the end, they burn together in a house, and just their love is so
that's
passionate.
romantic.
It's so beautiful. It is so beautiful. They just die together in flames because their love is so strong.
Oh, yes.
That's the way you feel at 23. At my age, you don't want to die in the flames. You say, take him. Take him. Leave me.
You want to
It's
torch
okay.
him.
Do what you will with the man. Go ahead, BW.
Well, okay, but mine is a schmaltzy, you know, the one that Cary Grant and Deborah Carr love, an affair to remember. I love her affair. I liked it so much, I didn't even mind it when Warren Beatty made it with Annette Bening. you know. But I loved the beginning. The beginning was happy. The unhappy part I didn't like. And then when I really stayed up a lot last night thinking about it, I don't know why this got to me so much, and I decided that I liked anything with Cary Grant. And tell me you don't know who he is.
No, I do know who Cary Grant is.
Well, do you all think that Titanic is a romantic movie?
I haven't seen that.
I
I haven't
do.
seen it.
I do.
I don't.
I did.
It's all
I
about
didn't-
romance. It's not
But I
about the
didn't
ship.
believe it.
I thought
The people
the
were-
blue bodies bobbing in the water just really cut the romance in half.
Yeah, no, that would do it for you.
Yeah.
However, it's, you know,
My romantic movie
movie.
is Once Around with Holly Hunter, Richard Dreyfuss, and Danny Aiello. And they fall in love, and they fall in love to the song that I
saw
love.
that, yeah.
Fly Me to the Moon, Frank Sinatra song is the first time I ever heard it, and I bought everything Frank ever made right after hearing that song on that movie. So that's the movie that I probably rent the most whenever I'm trying to flirt with somebody.
I buy, listen, I buy every album that Carly Simon makes.
You better believe that. Thank you so much for coming to visit with
No,
us. You're going.
Carly's
I know.
gonna-
I'm
yeah.
going to tell him she's not going anywhere. You guys stick around. Later in the show, we have a special treat. Can you believe this? Carly Simon, right here, is going to sing with her son Ben. You guys are going to be so lucky. Nobody gives you what we give you. Stay right there. Don't move. Stay right there.